You had a show in Louisiana? What didn't you wait, it was a show or what?
I had a show booked for Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
And Boosie and them called the promoter because the promoter is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And Boosie mama and Boosie cousin and Boosie said that they had a table and Boosie cousin was gonna try to jump on me and go to jail. I told the promoter, let's have the show. Them nigga, I'm gonna come with the promoter scared. The promoter said, man, I'm from Baton Rouge, I still got to live here. I said, so?
Ah, come on now. He still gotta live there though.
So I don't. And guess what? I kept the money. Yeah, even though they canceled the show, I kept the goddamn money. Cause the show wasn't canceled, it's no fault of mine, so they voided the contract. I keep the money.
Wait, that text message, was it a phone call or a text message that Boosie made?
He called, but he called me at first. And so what I did, I scared him and made it like, when I saw how scared he was, I told that nigga, I'm finna call the FBI to try to get Boosie locked up. Begged me not to do it. I told nah, you got me fucked up.
And I see people say things about your son. So one dude said he said he's the one who got your son arrested. How do you feel about stuff like that?
Who got my son arrested?
Then he said Charleston White went on the record.
I don't know, man. I don't Charleston White. That nigga, that pressure. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm keeping that name out my mouth. That day, that's a threat to my success.
Yeah.
Charleston White, he ain't hiding. Charleston White gonna get your ass locked up.
Yeah.
So shit, I've been ducking that smoke with Charleston.
That's the only smoke I ever heard Boosie say he ducking.
That's some smoke you don't want, man. Hey, I ain't trying to have no man calling no DAs on and all this on me. That's
You going to jail. It makes no sense anymore.
you going to jail, bro. Like you going to jail, like.
This is Jackson from Word on the Street channel. One person in the industry that Boosie or any other rapper doesn't want smoke with gotta be Charleston White. I mean, CW is no joke, and if you dare this man, he's gonna put you in jail for real. Charleston got a lot of connections with the law enforcements, including the feds. That's why nobody wanna put hands on him, because if you do that, it will be the worst decision you ever made in your life. Now, when it comes to Charleston and Lil Boosie, it's a whole different type of bad energy between them, because their beef is getting worse day by day. Boosie knew that Charleston was a threat to his success, including his family, which is the main reason why Boosie's son, Tootie Raw, got involved in this beef and ended up getting arrested because he crossed the line with Charleston White. At some point, we had some ugly situations with Lil Boosie and his deeds when he was still in the streets. I mean, there was this young ninja who took the fall for Boosie, and that situation still hunts Lil Boosie down till date. He got to the point that he doesn't want to remember it or have someone else remind him of that. But Charleston White wasn't the person who respects those feelings of Boosie, because he will always throw it in his face and still threaten to call the law enforcement on Boosie if he tries any crazy shit on him. This made Boosie place Charleston White on his blacklist and made sure Charleston never gets to perform in Louisiana. Mr. Charleston got a show booked and paid a part payment for the show in Lil Boosie's hometown. But this show was going to turn out bad at the end of the day, because Boosie picked up his phone and called the show promoter, who happens to be from the same city with Boosie. He sent a serious warning to him never to bring Charleston White to his show if he wants to keep living in Louisiana. That situation got Charleston White so mad at Boosie when the information was related to him, because Lil Boosie's brother was getting ready to jump Charleston White if he climbs on stage during the show. The ninja already made the decision to go to jail on behalf of Boosie, and this got Charleston White mad at the promoter when the information was related to him. Charleston was already prepared to pull up to Louisiana with the feds and have the snippers all over the event center, which he made a video sending serious warnings and threats to Lil Boosie on his Instagram Live. Immediately after that, the police started investigating Boosie and later caught up with him with too many gun charges that he's still battling with till date. But it didn't stop there, because their beef only got worse from here. Months later, Boosie was booked and paid for a show in Dallas, which is Charleston White's hometown. And remember what they said, one good turn deserves another. So Charleston White wasn't going to let that happen when he found out about the show. At this point, it was already getting close to the show day when Lil Boosie got the call that he's being taken off the show at the last minute. This got him so mad that he couldn't hold back. But remember that this might be coming straight from Charleston White as a result of what he did to him when he had a show in Louisiana. But Boosie didn't want to take a NO for an answer. cause he jumped on Instagram Live to crash out with the show promoter and also called out Charleston White for what they've done to him, which is still very surprising to me. I mean, you were the one who did the same shit to this man, and now he did it back to you, is now a problem? Anyways, Boosie was canceled and taken off the show at the end of the day, which means his beef with Charleston White is getting more deeper at this point. Don't forget, at the midst of all this happenings, Boosie's son Tootie Raw also got arrested when he started mentioning Charleston White and sending threats to him on Instagram. Tootie wasn't going to sit back and watch how Charleston kept disrespecting his dad, so he only wanted to fight for his father. What a good son. But he doesn't know that will be the first time he will be going to jail, because Boosie warned him to stay out of his beef with Charleston White, but he wouldn't listen. Very sad that he learned his lesson the hard way. Every day it keeps becoming harder for Boosie to handle Charleston White beef, cause the street ninjas might have told him he cannot put any bounty on this man's head, cause he's a trap unless he's willing to go do life in prison. And the last thing Lil Boosie wants right now is to go back to jail again. No man wishes that for himself, cause even the worst notorious criminals got phobia mind for jail. So Boosie is definitely looking at Charleston White right now as a big time threat and a setup for his freedom and success. Charleston also doesn't like Boosie or anything he stands for. It will definitely keep getting worse till they can settle their beef.